to another episode of A Shot with Ellie. Here with me today, I have a really amazing person. He goes by the name of Donkhilo. You can find him on Instagram, Donkhilo. And for a little story between him and I met him when I first started Instagram, I think in February, when I decided that I was gonna finally open up my social media accounts and everything. He reached out to me and said, hey, I can help you with your music. And I was like, hell yes, because I needed some help. I was clueless. I didn't know anything of how to start a podcast. And he was actually kind of like a mentor to me, helped me through the process. And with that being said, are you ready to take a shot with Ellie?
I am ready. I took like 4 already.
We did. Don't put us out on blast.
Hey, it's cafecito, ya tú sabes.
Cheers, guys. Like you guys already know, we take a shot when we first enter the show. So, saludcita. Cheers.
Oh, wait, how am I going to take it?
Exactly.
I already took like 5. I didn't take it. All right, fuck it. Here we go.
You're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Cheers. Salud. Cheers. Thank you for
Salud.
being here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. Wow, it like filtered extra, so definitely no COVID here. Como calientito, ya tú sabes.
So, Mr. Donkhilo,
Yes.
I want to say first and foremost, thank you.
Hey, thank you for having me here.
Thank you for being here, because I know you can be doing a million things
Like sleeping.
on
My
a
baby. Tired
on a Friday night, and you're here with me.
That's how we turn up.
And quite frankly, I really do appreciate it. Honestly, I appreciate the fact that you reached out to me, to a complete stranger, not knowing who I was, what I was about.
I saw the mission though. I saw what you were trying to get. We're trying to get to. That's why I was like, we gotta do something. We gotta make it happen.
And you helped me. You like his music that's on my intros and all my exits is him, Donkhilo,
Hey,
right
thank you
here.
for
So I try to advertise him as much as I possibly can. And with that being said, tell me a little bit about your upbringing. I know that I interview a lot of first generation Americans, which you fall in that category. So tell me about your upbringing. How was your childhood? Did you have both parents in the household? And what was your childhood like?
Yeah, both parents in the household for sure. My childhood was pretty crazy. I actually I lived here for a bit, and then I lived in Jalisco for a couple of years. I'd say 4 years. I actually went to the Escuela de Madrecitas, where they hit you with the ruler when you act up. They make you spin, they grab your hair, si no te portas bien, you know. So I lived over there for a couple of years, and it's a different experience. Let me tell you that it's pretty crazy. Both worlds we live in is totally a different time and place and structure of everything. And yeah, as a kid, I was a crazy kid. The music's been my thing since I was really young, and I started, banging on my mom's cazuelas with spoons and stuff. And I learned from there musically, just taught myself, and been around people that are from very young up. My family members from my mom's side and everything in Mexico, they're musicians, so I got a lot of that blood in me, you get me? So yeah, I mean, pretty crazy normal kid, I guess, with music and all that. Like,
tell me a little bit about what it is that you do. I know that you're very music driven, and that's your passion, but I know you also have a job.
Yes.
So can you tell me what your job is like and what led you to music?
What led me to music was, honestly, it's just instruments just caught my eye. For example, playing with kids my age when I was small, mocoso, I see a kid that has like little carritos and stuff, and then I see a kid that has a piano or something, and I was very like skeptic on how things work and stuff and what makes sounds and stuff. So I kind of left the toy scene and went to the music scene, like the instrument scene. So that caught my eye, and that's what every time somebody would invite me to their house, like, oh, pero he has drums in his house, so I want to play his drums. I want to go play. So I didn't have that as a kid, growing up. So I was more influenced by kids that had instruments and with toys. You know, as a kid, you want to play. Sorry, you want to play video games or whatever. I was more into the instruments and to sounds and music. Anything that had to do with playing notes or whatever that caught my eye, and that was my childhood. You know, and getting lost in that. You know.
So did you grow up in Mexico or did you grow up here?
I grew up here, but lived over there, and we came back. I came back over here, which is at one point, you know, we had to leave a little bit, and you know, sometimes parents have issues, you know, and but things get better and stuff like that. But either way, everything worked out, and I came back, and yeah, I lived here and over there. I lived over there for almost 4 years, and went to school, and then came back over here.
So you were out there for 4 years?
Around 3 to 4 years, I think. Yeah.
How old were you around that?
I think I was probably around from 5 to 7 or 5 to 8, around there. So it was around that age area. Yeah. So it was.
So maybe like your elementary. You did.
Yeah, I went over there.
Majority of your
here, and then I went over there to school over there as well. I continued over there, and it's different. It's crazy.
Really?
But lunch doesn't suck over there. Why? Because they have tacos al vapor. They have like soda, 7-Up. You know the real good stuff, the organic stuff. Over here, it's all like packaged and chemical and shit. Over there, la doña saca su cazuela. Mijo, muévete porque va a ver la cazuela, sale el vapor. Tacos de frijol, de canasta, whatever. You get your de la viuda chile. Dude, the best freaking food they would sell in the Mexico schools, like hands down, so good. But you don't get that over here.
They would sell it or give it for free?
No, they'll sell it. Obviously, they gotta make money. Las doñas deben que vender para sacar dinero para los frijoles, you know?
So they don't have free meals like they do
No,
here?
we have it easy here. We have it easy, and we still complain. Over there, we have what we have, and we use it, and we get whatever we get out of it. But dude, I can't complain about lunches in Mexico. Any food in Mexico is bomb. You already know tacos are hands down my favorite foods over there. Al pastor, carne asada, and tortillas recién hechas. I have to give shout outs to my family members from my mom's side. They have tortillerias over there. If you ever go to Jalisco, make sure you check out Tortillerias Tejedas. They're the best organic, fresh to make tortillas in Jalisco. They're so good. Yeah.
Well, you're taking advantage of this time. Good.
You gotta put a little promo in there. So.
I know you're talking about the food over there in Mexico. It's funny because my son, school's just open out here, and he comes home, right? He came home. They're doing like half a day lecturing. He comes home with this bag, and I'm like, "What's in there?" And he's like, "You don't want to see it, Mom." And I'm like, "Well, what is it?" Right? So I'm curious, and I open it. It's a chicken sandwich, dry chicken sandwich.
Dry chicken sandwich, okay.
And some carrots and some milk.
Okay.
White milk and chocolate milk.
Okay.
And so my son's he opens it, and he's like, "My teacher said that she had the chicken sandwich yesterday and it did not sit very well in his stomach, so we should not eat it."
Oh.
This came from his teacher who said this, and my son was like, he just got home and like threw it in the trash, and I'm just like, I feel bad, you know, because it's like, to us, it's food, it's comida.
I get you.
But my son was like, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna make myself some quesadillas.
What do you think? Like you said, we don't like throwing stuff away. My mom, same way, traemos comida, se queda ahí por día. She doesn't like tossing the thing away. You have to eat it.
Recalentado,
yeah.
Like,
and I respect that though.
Like that?
Yeah.
I think that's like Mexican culture.
It is, because
right?
you know what? You get a little bit and you work with what you have and be blessed with what you have and not, you know. And it's, como dicen, es pecado, mijo, tirar la comida. Pues la tiro yo aquí, you know?
Dude, that's like how I was raised. Like, I just call him dude. I'm sorry, because it's like a friend.
Bro.
I call a lot of people dude. It's just like, it's in my vocabulary.
It's okay.
I cannot take it away, guys. So I do apologize if I call you guys dudes or I don't call people duets.
We gotta be careful what we say nowadays. So.
Right? But I just call everybody dudes. And to me, like, dude is like, okay, I'm getting to know you. Like, you're cool. You're like, I'm vibing with you.
Yeah,
it's just chill. Like, guys, don't take things so serious. But
I got you.
like I was saying, that's how I was raised. Like, we don't throw food away.
Yeah.
Lo que te sirven te comes.
Ah, huevo.
Like, whether you're full or not, you just eat it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm having difficulties with my child to understand that. Like, dude, be blessed.
Yeah.
You're eating this, you know. At my age, I couldn't be picky.
Yeah.
Like, I ate whatever.
You know?
I ate whatever.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I ate whatever was on my plate. You know how crazy it is, like. And my kid, I tell friends about this. Like, I'm struggling with this because maybe it's my own fault. Like, I'm raising this spoiled, picky child.
Could be, but
you know,
cada quien, no sé.
And it's just like, what do I do at this point in age? But anyways.
Dude, my parents over there at tortillerias and stuff, they used to be happy with just getting a tortilla con sal or just queso. Roll it and eat it, dude. That's like the best food ever.
Right.
And we're over here fucking. One, I'm not picky, but there's some people like, nah, I don't want this, you know, whatever. But
dude, sometimes, cause that's how I was raised. So sometimes I call my mom. I was like, Mom, I just want some frijoles con huevo. Like, that's it. And she laughs. Like, that's all I'm craving. Like, I'm tired. Like, I don't want no burgers. I don't want nothing.
Something
like,
just simple.
I don't, like, I just want some frijoles con huevo. And that's it. Yeah. And she would laugh and she would make fun of me. But sometimes that's crazy. That's all I crave. Or some, like, I don't know.
Sometimes like, for me, I reverse, like, instead of breakfast, I have something like lunch. And then for lunch, I have something like breakfast, like huevo con like, I'm really fan of huevos. Like, I could live with soy milk, huevos, y soy chorizo en tortilla como the wheat, the brown one, the healthy one, I guess. That's all I need to live. I'll be fine. I have no complaints.
Well, because let me tell you guys, this guy right here has lost so much weight. When I first met him, like earlier in January, like towards the end of January, early February, I can't recall when we met.
Damn you, COVID.
But he was like a little heavier, and now it's like I saw him today, and I was like, wait, am I talking to the same person? Because dude, you've lost so much weight, and I see your stories, and you're like working out, you're like
trying to do the whole thing.
You're eating healthier, and I'm just like, oh shoot, now we gotta take a shot.
I'm take a bottle. No.
Not that healthy, but
no, it gets to a point.
Props to you.
Thank you.
Like, how did you do that?
You know what? It's just being consistent and just like really saying, do you really want to get, you know, healthier, fit, whatever. I've been in good health since even being heavy, but I just, you know, I had my baby boy. You know, we had our baby boy, so it's like. I said, you know, I'm doing this for my boy Jaden. Jaden, shout out to you, that I love you. So I did it for him, myself, and you know what? Because we're not getting any younger. So we gotta push. We gotta keep going and be consistent and change your diet. Not be like, oh, you know, I'm missing my tacos, I'm missing my fried carnitas, all that. But hey, you know, you want to live longer. I want to be there for my boy. So I want to keep, you know, hitting it hard. So into you too, you're hitting it hard at the gym. Where I see you, you're doing it, and. You know, de aquí para arriba, let's do it, yeah. You know, don't look back, look forward y echarle gas. No más no echarle más tortillas, you know?
It's so funny that you're talking about tortillas. But I know that my audience is probably wondering, for those that are on YouTube, because I have this on different platforms. I have a podcast, and it's also on YouTube. So for those that are watching on YouTube, are probably wondering, like, why are you hiding your identity? So why the mask?
I'm to be honest with you guys. I'm part of a cartel. I can't. No, I'm playing. Honestly, this is crazy thing though, because you know, COVID, all that's been happening. I don't know. They'll probably see this during COVID or the end of it or whatever. But it's been COVID for how many? A year and
a couple of months. A few months.
So I started using this. I think like 3 years, like before all this. So I had this mask. It was just me, more of my side, like dark side. My stuff, you know, you hear my music is more like weird. Not weird, but it's like electronic, obviously, house, deep house, whatever. So I don't know, it's like my own vibe. Like I get lost in it and I just create, like, I don't know. It just helps me produce stuff and create stuff. Like this is how we DJ live, pretty much. But now with COVID, it fits perfectly. I wear a mask and wherever I go, whatever, it's like the Donkhilo look. You know what I mean? So I was prepared before all of you guys wearing a mask. I was the first one wearing a mask before anybody out there, before COVID hit. Should let you know that. So
this is your look.
It's my look. It's me.
It's
It's
the
it's
Donkhilo
Donkhilo, yeah. And just being part of the cartels. I have to wear this for my safety purposes. I'm playing, guys. Yeah, it's just me. It's just I dived into it. I get deep in it, and it's like you put something on, and you're on
You
the
kind of
zone.
like Marshmallow. He wears this like marshmallow hat.
Yeah, respect to that
And
guy.
everybody,
I wanna eat 'em.
tries to like, cover their identity.
Yeah.
However, like you just, you
Yeah.
wear the mask.
I wear the mask, and a lot of people ask me, "Hey, dude, like, are you like part of a gang or cartel or something?" Like, oh, so de Jalisco, ¿sabes? Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, no, I mean that's just me. It's my look, It's my trademark, I guess. You can see that.
Trademark it is.
It's
You
put that
better
in there.
like go trademark that thing.
Oh yeah, we'll trademark it. Yeah.
I'm gonna become his manager after
Yeah.
this. Like
We're gonna talk later after the whole bottle's done, and we're gonna write contracts and fuck everything over.
We're gonna start talking.
She sells all
about-
my music to fucking Barney and shit. No,
Dude,
play,
it was
play.
so funny because I'm talking to him. So I met this guy not so long ago, and so we started interacting and talking about the stuff that I actually do for school, right? And I'm in business management.
Yeah, she's smart.
With
smart.
a concentration in entertainment and hospitality. And so I'm telling him this stuff, and he's telling me about what he's doing with music, and I'm like, wait, are you doing this? Are you doing that?
Yeah,
Have you
she's
done
at a
this?"
different level that I'm not, and I should be in there because I told her I'm my own manager. I do my own art. I do my own videos. I do my own music production, mixing, mastering. I do it all, but definitely that's good stuff for me to know, and she's gonna teach me all that. And yes, we will work together.
So I was telling him like, are you doing this? Are you doing that? And I was like,
And I'm like,
no.
no.
Let me take notes. And I'm like, dude, like you need to be doing this if you want to like monetize on what it is that you're
Yeah.
producing
Yeah,
and
you're right.
managing and everything.
I'm managing it in a different way that you are. You're doing it the right way. I'm doing like called Mexican. That's it, Mickey Mouse, like
Mickey
todo
Mouse.
bien, like how
I'll
it
learn
comes
as I go.
out. Yeah.
But I would say, that's what education brings to you.
Yeah.
So, moving on to that education, and when you were growing up, did your parents, that's one of my main focuses. I want people to know, like, your career path
Yeah.
and how it was your upbringing. So, with that being said, growing up with your parents after you graduated high school, because I know you were already back here in the U.S., were your parents more like encouraging and telling you like, hey, like you're gonna go to college,
They were.
or
yeah.
were they more like, lo que tú quieras,
No,
yo te
they
quiero
were-
pasar a high
They
school
were
y
very
pues ya lo
hard. They're
hiciste?
very hard, and I totally get it. The reason why they're called parents and they do what they do and they push you. But yeah, definitely it was school. But for me, it was just music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't give me a book, I can't read it and just fucking answer questions or whatever. Like me, it was like, oh, I was an advanced band 6th period. That was my thing. I couldn't wait for that period to happen because that was my thing, music. So from being a drum director, from brass instructor, like I was doing it all. So, but they got to a point where they saw what I wanted to do in a way, and but definitely they were really they were hard with school. That's like your dad works this and that, and like you have to focus on school. You do this and do that, but dude, it's just crazy. Like there's so many distractions. I ain't gonna lie, But for me, it was music. But it wasn't drugs. It wasn't gangs. It wasn't nothing. It was just music. And
But did your parents ever say like, hey, you're done with high school, like what's your next step? Were they like pushing you to go to school, or was that not a topic? 'Cause
it was straight out like school. You're gonna get a job. What the hell are you gonna do? And so it just happened that, and we had to put in las pilas. You gotta fucking hustle, whatever. And I tried to go into going back to music in school, and I tried going back. Went to college, enrolled to become an EMT. I don't know if some of you guys know what EMT is.
do you want to say what an EMT
Like a
is?
paramedic, you're there in the ambulance and stuff, feeding people juices and stuff, not like doing all that, but being called out, whatever. So I was going into the field for that to learn a couple of things, and I actually got halfway done and just totally just distracted, and I just got a job. I got a 9 to 5, how they call it nowadays, you know what I mean? And I've been with that company for almost 10 years now. It's a different route too, but everything sinks in perfectly with what I'm doing right now, where my bucket list is right now, where I want to be at. Like my job, it's more of a profession too, because I've been learning with that company and moving up in different things. I do management, I do programming machines and stuff like that. So what I do in music, I program stuff. So it's like everything comes into play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, thankfully blessed that I have a job, and right now, you know, things are crazy too right now. So, you know.
So with COVID or anything like that,
Nothing went different. It's
different
just
for you.
I'm blessed that, you know, our corporate's in New York, and we're stationed here in Los Angeles. We're in the office here. We're the hub. We're the bone for Los Angeles. So it's a couple of guys, 4 of us. We're young dudes, and we're not young dudes. I'm just trying to make myself feel better. But we're all young, the same age. What I'm trying to say, we're bright. We go getters and stuff. So. But yeah, like I said, I'm blessed. I still have a job, and it's it's more of a kind of like a career in a way, because I'm still learning and, you know, getting certified for different things, and, you know, and it's bilingual, and it's Spanish and English, and it helps that, you know, I know Spanish, and I'm from, you know, soy de Jalisco. Yo digo que yo soy de Jalisco. O sea, toda mi familia somos de puro arranque. We like carne asadas, música, banda, tequila, ya sabes. So we have everything here, no me faltan los tacos, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they do push me and stuff, and, you know, like for me.
So what does that job consist of?
Like I said, I manage a few people below me. We do programming for machines. Like, I think you might see them like at big stores, chains, and like do like POSs and like digital cash registers in a way, tap away, like tablets and stuff. So we program machines, we ship them out, orders and stuff like that, and then we do like repairing of stuff. Like, I learn as I'm going. Like, I got certified for just like picking on stuff and learning, and they're like, hey, he's good in that, so let's get him to do this, and then I just start moving up and managing and all that. So it's pretty good. Like, I got no complaints. I'm blessed, and I have no complaints. Shout out to my supervisor who's watching, dope guy, and we're all just cool dudes there. Like, we come in, good morning, goodbye, later, see you next week or whatever. Get your job done, get out, and yeah.
So your side gig, you would say, is music?
My side gig, dude. Like, you
Your
know how there's some
passion.
people that say like, I want to quit my job and just focus on this. Well, you could do that. You know, you could do that, but you got to make sure you save money and, you know, plan ahead. But with me, my job is so flexible with everything, and it fits right. I mean, like I said, some people might complain like, I need to quit my job and just focus on this. For me, it's actually like, okay, finish my job, and I'm out, go do my music. I zone out. If I have a stressful day at work, go do music, I zone out. I release stuff. People hear it, they like it, they love it. Go to the next. Keep doing it. So my thing, people are like, dude, you're gonna get famous and that. Dude, I wanna just push my music out there. I want people to know there's a Mexican producer doing his stuff. He's not just messing around, you know, sacar música, whatever it is, whatever you're feeling, you know. And like, you know, like I made this stuff for you and your intros and stuff.
Yeah.
That's totally different what I make, but dude, I make anything. So that's where I come from, being young and playing instruments. That I played with the banda before. Banda, you guys know what the banda sinaloense, like 15 band members, tambora, tuba, everything.
Or
I play drums.
You're playing the drums?
Yeah, I play timbales. So I play with that. That was my junior high job, girl, from junior high to high school.
No way.
I was working weekends, dude.
In junior high?
Junior high to high school. So you have this kid, spiky hair with the little fucking metal, little bulb, you know, Blink-182 out, you know, and I'll be coming to school to class with a CD player, Sony. People are like, dude, where'd you get that? Come with the watch, like, dude, I like a rocker. And there's like paisas, without due respect, you know, paisas. When you say paisas, you know what that means. People say like, hey, fool, you're a rocker, huh? I'm like, yeah, fool, but I play in the banda. Shut up, you know. I'm like, yeah, dude, we're gonna play over here. You want to come down to quinceañera and so, and they'll come. They're like, oh shit. So it was weird. I had like my rocker friends, and then I had my paisa friends. We're all good. You know, those moments out of Jalisco, you know, I had that blood in there, so people would trip out. We'd be like, look at this fucking Manal guy plays in a banda with blonde hair, bleach hair and shit. So it was pretty cool. So that was my job from junior high to high school, dude. I was making good money.
In junior high, that you're like,
yeah,
what, 12,
14.
13?
Yeah, I was playing. I was playing. I was playing quinceañeras,
for like
bodas.
hours?
Yeah, we're playing 4 to 5 hours.
Dude, that's insane. That's like
It was freaking dope. We had our own van. We were traveling, not not touring, but traveling. We played covers, obviously. We played originals, but it's again, it goes back to my parents' pueblo. It's a tradition band that comes from over there. Dads and uncles came over here, and then their sons took over. And when I was small, like obviously older than my boy Jaden. I'll probably like 7. I'm like, I told my dad, one of these days, I'm being that bad, dude. 2 years later, boom, they're like, oh, like, my dad's like, ¿me dejas mi hijo tocar? I grabbed it and I'm like, okay, he needs to come to practice. So I couldn't practice, dude. I was in the band already playing tambora, drums. I would play the fucking trombone, the tuba. That's the thing. I learned every fucking instrument you could learn. So that worked out too. That was like a profession at a young age, being a musician in a banda.
How are you handling both things, school and doing the banda?
School, music was the shit.
Really?
School was like go to school, learn fucking reports, journals, whatever. But it was again, times are different back then too, though, to now. Like kids have a fucking laptop. Sorry, I'm so sorry, guys.
Were you
laptop.
doing that like when you were in Mexico or when you were here?
Here.
You were like in the banda.
But over there in the escuela de Madrecitas,
Uh-huh.
I was in the marching band, the military one in Mexico, playing the trumpet, the cornet.
Oh.
So I was always doing music. That's the thing. I was at a young age, and again going back to the banda, yeah, that was my job. That was as a kid. I was nowadays they call it entrepreneur or whatever, or business or whatever. Like you put money into, your instruments and you play with bands and. Y se prestaban. I'm like, hey, Christian, can you help us out? Another band would call me, can you help? That was when I was a bit older. And you just you freaking go and help and you get paid. And you paid to drink. Well, okay, I was 14, I wasn't drinking. But when I was a little bit older, like probably like 18, or I'm gonna say 18.
Wait, well, what age did you start drinking?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, at a young age. I would say at least 16. Mom, I'm sorry, Dad, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like,
oh yeah, you were worse.
When like my mom gave me like, pruébala, and I'm like, Mom, I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah.
That's a cool mom.
I'm like, all right, cool. And I just took a sip and I'm like, oh, this isn't, it was a beer. It was a Modelo can beer. And I'm like, oh, this is disgusting.
Girl, you're having beer. I'm having tequila at a young age. That's totally different.
Beer. My mom was always like a beer person at first, and now she's into tequila. Like she
well, that's why I know how to make mixed drinks. As you've seen before, it's because my parents and my uncles from over there, they all do that.
Dude, like,
so I learned all that.
Your stories are like, so bomb, like, damn, I want that drink. Like, seriously, that drink
it's
was
good.
Like,
hey, we have something coming up.
Every weekend you have like some bomb drink.
I cut it off though because I'm trying to work out, so I had to call the salt intake, the sodium. But believe me, yeah, I mean, people tell me like, hey, are you gonna be there? Are you making those drinks? Like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna go. Cousins come, whatever. Back then, But yeah, I make pretty good drinks. There's people could vouch for that. I could say, yeah, you make some good drinks. So maybe Donkhilo Vampiro's coming soon. We'll do mobile pop-ups, and that's in the plans. Actually, I'm not lying.
Dude,
I have a partner right now that we're talking about it. A very special partner, and we'll probably have something in the near. I would say like this year, like during summer. It's coming up already, so we're definitely gonna do pop-ups, and I want to do all that.
Now that you're talking about that, like my cousin, she started a pop-up like thing. Is like baby cakes.
Oh,
is what they're called. Dude,
I don't know. We can sell baby cakes.
Growing like crazy. So like little pop-up shops. Is what I'm trying to get to you.
For sure.
So like they just grow. Like if you're good and you have the right people behind you to advertise it, you're gonna blow.
And we're making the traditional drinks. We're not making like wannabes or like let's do whitewash Mexican drinks. No, we're making traditional bottles. We're getting bottles tequilas from over there, and we're getting all the juices from over there. And I'm creating the spice that I learned the secret over there, bringing it over here, and just implementing that and just making it pop.
With that being said, like, so you like tequila?
I love
we
tequila.
all know that.
No, yeah.
Do you have a favorite tequila?
You know
that's
what?
Like hard.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean.
Okay, do you like añejo or reposado?
You know what? Añejo is my thing. Yeah, especially like I told her, like, hey, put one of those bottles in there in the freezer, so para que esté frito y los echamos unos. Pero definitely añejo. This is like old school, so that's the one that I've got brought up on. Especially my parents. I saw my dad drinking this one, but I know for a fact. Donkhilo, the negra etiqueta, the special, Donkhilo especial. I tried that one when I went to Jalisco this past year. Before COVID. Went to Mazamitla, and they had my uncle took that bottle. Oh my God, that was the best one. Even not even being cold, it was the best tequila that I had. Like it was really good, and it's a special one. And yeah, it's pricey here. That's why I'm going to teach you to get my bottles. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're going to Mexico to get your
Yeah,
bottles.
I'm like, shh, secret guys. I'm not going to Mexico. I'm going to Playa Olvera here or somewhere now. But, yeah.
So it's funny that you mentioned this because you're talking about like putting beer, sorry, not beer, tequila in the fridge and stuff. And most tequila fanatics would say like, don't do that. That is a crime. You have to have the tequila chilled. Yeah, put it on ice, but don't put it in the fridge. Is that like a crime? Like, 'cause I know I personally sometimes love the tequila when it's chill, like in the fridge. But now it's like I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I'm not a tequila fanatic. I just take shots.
Do you,
Hence a shot with Ellie.
do you eat pizza cold?
I don't.
I do.
Really?
Some people like to heat it up. Some people like to eat it cold. If it's cold, I'll eat it. I think tequila, what it is, room temperature, or it kind of makes sense because you know when it's cold, you drink it, te va a raspar y está frío, te va a raspar más, yo creo. Cuando está calentito, se te va, it's thinner, I think. That's what I think. That's my
I
two
think when
cents.
it's cold, you feel it less. I think it's
You think
less
so?
of a burn. To me, it is. I feel like when it's hot, you feel like it's just like slowly going down your throat.
Because like when I used to play in the banda, like the singer used to just drink it even cold. Actually, no, wrong. Así normal, porque el frío sí le frega la throat. But tequila always supposedly warms up your vocal cords.
Cords.
But that's why Vicente would drink.
Is that like an artist thing? Like you guys just take
Por borrachos, por borrachos y para sentirse más. Pero sí,
para
los
seguir el
músicos,
party?
los músicos tocamos mejor, you know,
Really?
tomados. I think we do better because some artists, when they smoke weed, not that I do it, but when people smoke weed, they get more into the zone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna be looking like fucking crazy playing. It'll be like, but yeah, I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat. But as far as the cold and hot, I mean, I think it's preference. I really do think it's preference. Yeah.
So, who is Donkhilo in 3 words? Describe yourself in 3 words.
Oh man. Mysterious, dark, party animal.
Dark.
With
in
music?
sense.
No, I mean, no, being professional. Man, who is Donkhilo? We're actually gonna have an episode about me somewhere else. It's gonna explain more deeply about who am I, you know, my roots and my music background and why I became Donkhilo or what this. But for you, I mean, damn, I mean that's pretty. Honestly, dude, I'm just.
Describe yourself with 3 words.
3 words, like, I'm just, I don't know, I just, like I said, I am dark, I know that for sure, but not dark like scary, like fuck, I'm killing people or whatever in my head. No, I'm like, artistic, I'm very artistic. I can say I'm unique on my music stuff too. I'm very picky. I guess we're going more about like you're in a job interview. Like what are your weaknesses? What are your you know what I mean? But no, I'm just saying you know what I just said, and I think it's just creative, artistic, and different.
Different. Amazing.
Yeah.
Different how?
I would say different and music stuff. Like I said, my sound elements are like obviously. There's people that follow the wave of trends of music. Obviously, it's good to do that. You know, with me, I just get everything that's out, but at the same time, I put my Donkhilo injection in there and just make it fucking blow, like banger. Like you even said it before, like, hey, that sounds like something Vegas vibe or something. That's what I want to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear. You know, it's a vibe, and you're catching something from that, and that's exactly what I like hearing feedback from people and. You know, and it's crazy. Like right now, I released a remix right now. The recent one that's on Spotify. If you go to my Donkhilo page, type in Donkhilo on Google, and you see everything that's available. iTunes, Apple Play, we're everywhere. You'll be able to see my recent release, and it's pretty good. It's getting good feedback. I gained a couple of people from Peru, Lima, Peru, Colombia, all that area. Hi to everybody if you're watching and stuff, and it's pretty cool to see that impact that you're doing. You know what I mean? That's something that I could release, be like, like whatever, and then out of nowhere, like I see people that are from over there, and like, hey, like we're looking for my songs and stuff, and my stats where they stand. But hey, we're just doing the thing. We're just having fun. That's period what I'm doing. Just having fun and making something in an art form and just sending it out, and the world just gets it, a bit of it, and they like it and they enjoy it and they get feedback, and that's all that I need to push me to do more. And you know, we have a long way to go, but we're doing it. The thing is that we're doing it. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Y de aquí para arriba, no de aquí para atrás o para reverse. We're going forward. So just keep pushing, keep doing what you have to do, motivate yourself, whatever, you know. And you know, let's just keep doing the thing. And you know, whoever is out there that's doubting themselves with whatever they're trying to do, either it could be cooking, drawings, shirts, whatever you're doing, just don't stop. You know, don't stop. Just keep pushing yourself. You know, and you know, all that matters is you're doing it. You know, you're doing it, and you're happy. That's all that matters. Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Sure.
I know that people have success means different things to many people. What does success mean to you?
Damn. Well, for me, as you know, I have my little boy, so it's like everything changed, you know, and for the better. But for me, it's just stamping my name out there too, you know, and making myself proud, but making more like my parents, you know, they see me that I'm not just like wasting my time in music, like I'm doing something with it, you know, and just putting to work the blood that's in me, that's been brought from my family traits and stuff, and just doing something with music. That's what's success for me, is to keep doing it and to be successful. Like obviously, if you get to that, you get to that. If you don't, you don't. But just keep doing it, and I think just putting a stamp out there. When I go, people would know, hey, he did this or whatever, or he did that song, or this and that. My kid would be like, oh, my dad used to DJ, or my dad used to produce, or my dad used to play drums, or this and that. Stuff like that, that's something that success would mean to me. Just hearing that from my son, you know.
Knowing that you're like being that extra step for him.
Yeah, and he's right now learning. he's so smart, talented, music too. He's getting that blood. He got that blood from me. I'm his mom too. He's she sang and all that into music too. But I think I went from me though. There you go.
You're taking the credit
Yeah,
for his music talent.
Well,
Okay.
no, he has a beat, and you know, no, for sure it's equal. But I mean, he's just I got drumsticks for him, and since he was a baby, like he was like 3 months old. I ordered a little drum. I'm like, I'm gonna order this because I want him to learn how to tap it. And I didn't get him just any drum. I got him a good drum, a good real skin drum that I would get or whatever. And to the day right now, he's not like he's going to 9 months, and he's not let go of that drum. And now he hits it with the passion, and he sings. He chants a chant that I don't know who taught him. I didn't tell him to chant. The mom either. Then didn't. He goes like yeah, like that, like a little, you know.
Oh wow.
And so it's like it's so cool. It's just me seeing that. It's like, dude, that's my kid. Like, that's maybe something of my traits went into him, and that's dope. And I think, you know, a big guy up there, and it's just cool to see that. Again, success for me is like seeing something like that, you know, being creative and influencing somebody, you know, that's success, like, you know, and it's positive, you know, too. And again, whatever he wants to do, but right now I see that the music, it's like he's into it, and I always play music in my car, stuff with bass, especially Bad Bunny. He loves it. And yeah.
Bad Bunny, if you're seeing this.
Ya tú sabes.
Sponsor.
Mano conejo. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, that's what success means to me.
That's
stamping it.
amazing.
Yeah.
And putting yourself out there, quite frankly, and then the little one is following right behind you.
Yeah.
You're his
you
role
know.
model.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be the best. I gotta do the best. You know, as a father, I'm learning, and it's something new, and I'm still learning the ropes. I can't say I'm perfect. I can say, you know, but we're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're doing it. Yeah.
All that matters.
Yep.
So, if you can give yourself your 10 years ago self some advice, what advice would that be?
Don't let people discourage you from doing what you want to do in life. Don't listen to people that put you down, or they're telling you not to do that because everybody does it. And honestly, I wouldn't say a bad word in Spanish, but mejor no. You know what? It's like there's a Bad Bunny song. Dude, I so forgot the lyrics. I'm not a diehard of Bad Bunny. I love the guy. He's talented. He's different. But I should know that. But hey, I'm just saying, stay in your own lane. F what people say or think about what you're doing. Dude, block them out of your life, block them out of social media, whatever you want to do, because you learn as you're getting older and you're doing your stuff. There's friends that would turn their back on you. You don't need those kind of people. You start noticing the real people that stay with you since day one till where you're at. Those are the real people you gotta just stay with. And let me tell you, your family are your biggest fans, and they're your biggest supporters. You gotta love that. And I love everybody out there that supports me. Shout out to everybody on my familia. Aquí, en Estados Unidos, en Jalisco, en todo México, donde sea, donde estén. Pero, yeah, just stay in your own lane, do your own thing. Take criticism, it's good. But dude, just keep on trucking. Just focus on you, do what you gotta do. Y hasta ahí. Ahí quedaste, si algo quedaste hacer. Tan tan.
So just don't listen to what people tell you. All the negative. There's so much negativity.
There's so much negativity now, and and you just have to freaking stay in your own lane, man. Y hay mucha gente que nomás irá. Y ¿qué te sirve nomás que tú oigas? Just, you know what? Dude, do your own thing, man. We're here for a short run, guys. So make the best of it. Make the best of it, and dude, be happy. Be happy on what you're doing or where you're at. And right now, all I can say, I'm blessed. You're here, we're good. I hope everybody's good. And we all have issues in life. We're not all perfect, but dude, we gotta keep trucking.
Yeah.
We gotta keep trucking.
Indeed. Well said. So I know that music is your side gig, and that's where your passion is, because I can
almost 80%, 85%.
That's right. I hear you talking about music, and you evolved into this whole different individual.
Yeah.
And it's admirable. I love the fact that you reach out to people, because you told me this year,
Help a couple of people. I think I helped a couple of your friends out.
Helping
friends
you
out.
helped a few of my friends. You know what? Hit him up. He will help you with the intro. He will help you with whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
So with that being said, is that generating any revenue for you now, or is it just more like a passion that you're doing it, kind of like this podcast, guys?
Like that, like this.
You can donate money, just saying.
Or botellas de tequila.
Pues
send them to Donkhilo, not to her. Go to my IG. Well, the stuff for you guys, honestly, dude, it's let's just say, for a producer, if you would be able to see his desktop or laptop with how many files of music you have, I think it will be the whole block or more of files. So my thing, that's the thing too, when you're in the zone, you create stuff. I don't only create EDM or dance music or electro or deep house. I create, you heard it, I do reggaeton, I do everything, top 40, I do trap, whatever comes to mind, something different that I want to use organic sounds. It could be a freaking seal. It could be a well in the ocean air, water sounds, and just relaxing stuff. I could do all that. The meditation stuff, I get into that too. But honestly, I have so much projects that I'm you know what? No, I gotta get these out. Hey, you want free music? You want to use it if you're doing your podcast, whatever. And I told you, pick whatever you like or what kind of vibe you want. Hey, you like this one? Okay, take that one. It's yours. No royalties. It's all yours. It gets famous on your page, and I'll hit you up later for that. But no, it's honestly, it's all royalty free. You guys have it, and that's all you guys. I mean, that's just me telling you, hey, I'm gonna help you out, and we're helping each other out in a way, either way.
Well, I've advertised you and everything that I
Yeah, for sure. Yes.
Music by and Donkhilo.
For sure. And I'm grateful, and we worked together on that, and in the beginning, it was pretty crazy,
It's
hey,
crazy how
you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this. I'm hey, I'm gonna help you out, don't trip. Okay, you're gonna get this, and she already had everything, and she was I think you were taking classes, I'm in class right now, and she's all laughing, but I was cracking her up. I said something, and she gets stuff done though. She was multitasking, and dude, since
I try. It has not been easy, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw you working on papers when you got here, writing stuff, and you're hey, we gotta do this too, and dude, you're doing it all. Like I said, just don't stop. Sometimes we feel we have to give up, and no, just keep doing it, man. Keep doing it and pushing. And for me, it's also a stress reliever in terms of meditation. When I go into music, I zone out, and my brain keeps working, but on a different vibe, a different level. I go to different space that people don't understand. So it's a different phase of the time frame we're at. Like it's you know, and I don't need no drugs. Maybe need a little bit of tequila, but no drugs, none of that. And dude, I'm happily in a different place where I'm doing music, and I just zone out. And you know, that's my passion. You know, and yeah. I use for podcasts and all that. It's you guys, you know, like stuff that I have that's just there. I put it to use with you guys or whoever wants music. Hey, if you guys need help with music, commercials, sound effects, movie scorings, whatever, let me know. I got you. Revenue stuff like that for my music, yes, it gets me revenues and stuff like that. I'm not looking for that, but it comes with the job. Well, I don't call it a job. It comes with the hobby or whatever, passion, all that. But yeah, I am getting some, and I'm grateful and blessed for everybody that buys my music. If it wasn't for you guys, then none of that would come in. And you're feeding my kid. No, now you're feeding my car with all the gas that I drive around with it, but
With the
no.
Southern California gas prices.
Exactly, no, but it's good. Yeah, revenue, yes, but that's not what I'm looking for, you know. But yes, it's bringing in revenue, and I have no complaints.
Thank you for, you know, like your energy. You're so like high beat is like it's hard to like keep up with you right now.
That's all I am.
It's so late at
All day.
night, but you're so like wired up, and it's amazing.
And I have like a bunch of shots, so I should be slowing down. but
I
I'm not.
know, like what's going on over here?
That's a vibe. Yeah.
I'm kidding, but if
Excuse me.
you can give some advice to my audience, what advice would that be in general? Whether it's about music or personal like struggles, life struggles that you've had, what is like the advice that you would give my audience?
Give it your all. Give it your all. Don't stop. Man, the struggle is real sometimes. But what are we gonna do? We can't just lay down and just stay there. We have to get up. So whatever is going, whatever's happening, just don't give up. Give it your all. Give it your heart. And whatever category you're in, or you're having, you know, whatever the issue might be, or whatever, man, yeah, just give it your all, and keep working on it. Keep working on it if you can, and just overall, just yeah, give it your all. Sweat it out, and si te caes, levántate y échale ganas.
Don't give up, guys.
Yeah,
That can be the best advice that anybody can give you.
pretty much.
It's not hard. What would you say would be like the most difficult part of your career path so far?
Wow, there's a lot. I could have a list for that, honestly.
What's the first thing that pops up to mind?
Well, obviously, if you want to be a producer, you have to take classes. I didn't take classes. I learned on my own. I just learned how to play instruments, and then I got into little programs, free trials, demos that I cracked. But I already bought them though, like programs and stuff. But overall, it's just how I started. I don't know anything about contracts. Obviously, you already know everything. I didn't know you freaking 5 years ago or whatever, but you gotta learn everything. Like you have to get into YouTube is there for you. YouTube is very helpful. I ain't gonna lie, but they don't give you all the details, all the secrets and stuff. But you have to read, guys. Check books out. You know, managing. You know, with music business or whatever, like you're doing with all the managing. That's really dope. That's really great. And you're gonna give me some pointers later off camera to help me out. And like I said, maybe I'll hire you to be my manager, you know, and
I'm in.
I mean, but yeah, just hit the books, you know, and learn programs. If you want to learn how to produce music or whatever you want to go into, dude, like at college, there's even, well, right now with COVID, I don't know how it works, but community colleges, they even offer classes for music production, stuff like that. Believe it or not, maybe when I was like 23, I was giving classes, lectures in my parents' house. I had a group of 6 people who would come in, and I was charging, I think it was like $15 per unit. Hopefully they don't find out where I live and they text me or whatever they come. But I was having classes in my parents' house on the program that I know how to produce music. I was teaching them. I'm pretty sure some people will comment on that and they see it on my post that, hey, I was there or whatever. But I was teaching them how to, you know, how to produce. Yeah. And I'm pretty proud about that. And people would, I think a couple of years ago, but hey, you should bring this back. I'm like, do you remember that? But yeah, I was hustling in that direction, like doing classes in my parents' house with the projector and everything and doing those classes. But overall, yeah, just YouTube, guys. Check out books. music production, whatever you guys are doing. Like I said, just go to your library, look at community colleges or whatever. Right now, there's a lot of different programs online. As you know, everybody's living the online right now. Like it's not like back then. Like let me go to the library or let me, no, everything's online. Your phone, guys. You could be in the restroom, freaking learning how to fucking make music or cook, or not cook in the restroom. You know what I mean? Though, but you get it, right? Everything's so flexible and everything's so like you could do so many things at once with your phone, whatever. You know, you can even have Alexa freaking read you a book or whatever. You know, promotion Alexa, you gotta hit me up, give me some of that royalty. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just you know, YouTube online is a good source, and just Google stuff, guys. Google stuff. And if you guys are interested, whoever's out there listening to this, if you guys are interested, I might put like a webinar or a class online or something. And if you guys like what I produce and make, you know, if I get more than like 10 people or 8 people, let me know and I'll get something together. And we'll start up a little class,
You're
guys.
willing to help?
I'll give you all the secrets and everything, and we'll do it from there.
Well, now that you bring that up, you know, like one of my questions I ask is, you know, is it okay if my audience reach out to you for help, assistance, anything that have to do with music?
Yeah.
If it's okay for them to reach out to you?
Definitely.
And we'll put your link
Definitely.
on the YouTube and also on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, even if people out there need help on something, like I said, music production, yeah, you know, I might be able to answer a couple of questions, but you know, I'm a busy father and, you know, I work and all that. But hey, I'll make time for you guys if, you know, if we're really serious, we'll talk and we'll get things moving, you know. I'll be there because you know what? I've been there, nobody ever helped me out. But I would like I told you, I want to help you out. And this year I want to help people out, so I'm doing that right now. So let's do it.
Dude. And I appreciate it because without him, I would not have my intro music. And thank you once again so much.
No problem.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day, your night to be here with us.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Time flies, huh?
Time does fly. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much. You guys have yourself a blessed day, night, or night, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And just be blessed, be grateful for what it is that you do have. Cheers, salud. We're going to take our last shot over here. Saludcita.
Oh, shh. Okay.
Sin miedo. Cheers, guys. Salud.